Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning to the episode of The Wonderkin Show live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's good, everybody? Yes, listen, I know it's Wednesday. We're not supposed to have a live today, but the bread box has changed from Wednesday to Fridays. So I'm here with you guys. And I'm making sure I put out the content that you guys so like. Because I like being with you guys, talking with you guys. And it's a great morning. Just Raw, good morning. Exactly, bro. What's good? Antonio Holly, morning. Salutes to you. Eli Sports Guy Nitro. LeVar Lewis said, we don't need Debo. We already got a full pack. Yo, producer by Urban Closer. No, in my opinion, and good morning, Nitro. Good morning. King Blaze, always love, bro. 2 years too late again. Kev T, exactly what we're going to get into it. Don't even worry about it. I got you. Troy Grubb Jr., morning. Morning. David Middlebusher, good morning. All right, guys. So pretty much the two topics today we're going to touch on, which I kind of do feel like needs to be touched on, and I think you guys know why, is Deebo Samuel ending up, or the opportunity for him ending up on the Ravens. Now, look, I want to make sure that I say this. Because a lot of times it gets lost in the sauce. I personally do not want Deebo Samuels on the Ravens. I do not want him here. I don't think we need him. Zico Kage, good morning. I be saying what's good. I don't think he's still the same player. And his skill set becomes redundant on the skill set of the players that we already have. I'm going to really get into this topic today. Before I go any further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio real quick of, who is it again? I think it's Adam Schefter, and him talking about where Debo could go. And I believe he was saying how he believes he can go to any AFC North team. So without further ado, let's see exactly what he had to say. I'm going to break this down even further, all right? Watch this out. Check this out.
But think of all the teams that I spoke to Debo yesterday morning. So
of course
we didn't go over the teams just yet. I would think that there'd be a lot of teams that could use a player like Debo. Obviously, I think the 49ers did a tremendous job at maximizing his talents. But think of all the teams that need wide receivers. There's so many of them. And there's still going to be so much wide receiver movement this offseason that I don't know. Like, what happens if T. Higgins leaves Cincinnati? Would he be an option there? What if Tyreek Hill gets traded from Miami? Is he an option there? What about...
he's back. He's all in, isn't he? I thought Tyreek was all in. Didn't he say he took back his out and his mom called him or something like that?
I saw it, yeah.
Yeah, what'd he say?
He says a lot.
I'm just saying there are a lot of outstanding... There are a lot of outstanding wide receivers.
Well said.
I think it's hard to pinpoint right now where Debo would go. I could see him in Pittsburgh. I could see him in Baltimore. I could see him in a lot of places.
Denver.
Like any of those AFC North teams makes sense.
So you heard what he said, right? He said it makes sense for any of the AFC North teams. Now, you can see right here, those are pretty much where Vegas is lining up the odds for which team is he going to land on. And as you can see, 49ers, if he goes back to them, Pittsburgh's up there, Broncos, teaming up with Cortland Sutton because they have a creative play caller as the coach. So you can already think that could be something that they do. The Panthers, they need all the help that they can get. The Washington Redskins and the Patriots. Big Grumpy with $8 donation. Yo, what's buzzing, cousin? 3 nitro slaps and a finish him, daddy, for the people's champ. I got you. Yes.
Finish him, daddy.
Yo, Lamar's him. Let me tell you something right now. I'm reading this off to you guys. Now let's get into this. Why do Raven fans always want aging receivers on literally their last legs? Why? Why is that a thing? The reason why I asked this question is because this is 2 years too late, 3 years too late. This is not like like a prime Debo who didn't acquire or didn't sustain all of those hits and damage being run out of the backfield like a fullback. This is a worn down Deebo Samuels coming from an offense where they schemed him open to get him into favorable matchups so then he could use his run after the catch ability. There's levels to certain players. Big Grumpy, exactly, bro. Much love, man. Thank you so much. God bless. Look, I want to read y'all something else, right? So you understand exactly what I'm talking, because mind you, he's already does not like his usage in 49ers world. And that was with their number one receiver being down. Y'all know that, right? Like, that's with him being down. I'm going to read y'all all something for y'all so y'all understand exactly my reservation when it comes to Mr. Samuel, right? His first year was 2019 for the San Francisco 49ers. He had 57 receptions for 800 yards, 14.1, three touchdowns. His second year, he had 33 receptions for 391 yards, 11.8 yards in average, 1 touchdown, right? His third year was his best and breakout year. We had 77 receptions for 1,405 yards, 18.5 yards in average, 6 touchdowns that game. After that, 632 yards, 892 yards, 670 yards. He is on the decline. Why on God's green earth would I want him coming here? He's not I could throw it up to him and get the ball receiver. He's not the type of I could trust him with his hands receiver. He's not a route guru. He's not a big body, even though he runs like a back. He's not that, I can out jump you, out athleticism type of receiver. He is a yak guy. You know what he almost is like? Oh my gosh. What's his name? He's been traded. He played for Atlanta. He did a lot of punt return. I believe he was on the Bills this year. He's like him. He's a great just football player. Why would we want and need him and then give up opportunities to put us in the hole with his contract from getting even better players and bigger name players? We're going to aging player that's obviously on the decline. Don't make no sense. True for the $10 donation. Yes! Tiffany, exactly. Hey, listen, guys, I know, what's it called? Rostro and Whitro has not been available. I told y'all, Whitro's been working on the music store because it was destroyed by Hurricane Ian. They're still renovating in that. And Rostro's been in Jamaica because of the cold that's been here in Florida. Because it was snowing down here, and I told you guys. But you'll be seeing both of them very soon. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. They will be here. And Rostro, when he flies up, will be stopping on the channel. Cordell Patterson, LeVar Lewis, thank you. That's who Debo. He is a less athletic Cordell Patterson on the decline. Cordell Patterson is just a great football player. So you can line him up at wide receiver, running back. Heck, I've seen him line him at fullback. They can split him out. Slot. They can put him at kick return, put him at punt return, put him on special teams. They can just do so many. I was surprised they didn't put him at defense yet. They can put him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But send fourth and fifth and Marcus Williams for him. Truth. Listen, man. Truth. Shout out to you for the $10 donation, right? For him, no. To me, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Money Mike, this is like my morning ESPN. Now, look, Cooper Kupp, I'd lean more. I don't want either. But for me, I would rather Cooper Kupp than Deebo Samuels. He's more consistent. His highs have been higher highs, and his lows have been higher than Deebo's. Deebo's lows are like, what are you on the field for? Cooper still looks like, all right, he's just getting, all right, don't worry, he'll rebound next game. There's lows where Debo don't even look like an NFL caliber wide receiver for multiple games. Why? Yeah, it's like, come on now, bro. And like, come on now. It's not even, it's crazy. Kev T said Denver is a good fit for Debo. Yeah, because once again, they have the creative mind of their head coach that will make the most of his opportunities. We already have a lot of mouths to feed on Baltimore. The only other mouth I want to see fed on Baltimore is a big body receiver. T. Higgins, if you could get there. Somebody of his size, 6'3" or bigger, 220 or more, 4.4 speed or better. You see what I'm saying? And they got to have hands. And they got a route run. And they have to have a 38-inch vertical or more. Hence why I said I wouldn't mind a Drake London. You guys heard. I wanted Mike Evans. I wanted him. There's a reason. Like, why would I want that? Why? Look at Robert said we need a 6'3", 6'5", sure-handed guy. Exactly. Truth with another $5 donation. Truth says, true Nitro, but Debo would be great addition. What big body receiver are free agents? We can get a big body receiver second round. Cup or Debo. Truth, I get what you're saying. But understand me right now. I always do everything by dynamics. For one, Debo is big this way. He's wide. He's built like a skinnier me. Really broad shoulders. Long torso. You understand where I'm coming from? Which makes his movements with his legs even shiftier because it's a more compact, right? He's not that big, tall. He's like 5'11" at 6 foot. That's what Deebo Samuels is. That's what we need. We need a big guy that when it gets close, he can throw it down the field. Especially with plays where the tight ends aren't really on the field too much. And we split out 3 or 4 wide receivers. Imagine if we had Zay Bateman, a big body receiver, and Isaiah Likely on the field at the same time for 4 wide. Imagine how crazy that would be. That's where I'm at. But shout out to you, Truth. Thank you so much for the donation, man. The only player Ravens need is Myles Garrett. Trade Ronnie Stanley as a bonus. We don't know what they're gonna do with Ronnie Stanley. Truth, yeah, I know we're not getting T. Higgins, but I said somebody like T. Higgins. Who I wanted was Cortland Sutton or Mike Evans. Listen, guys, I'm honest with things. What I have said and what I want have never changed. I said I've been wanting a big body receiver. I've been saying we got to rebuild the O-line. I've been saying the D-line got to be monstrous. Right? That's what we got to do to be great. But a lot of people don't understand. Like, Tez is what, 6'1"? And he's small framed. He got the speedster thing, but once again, he's not a big body receiver. Eli Sports Guy with a $5 donation. Let's go. He said, go get DK Metcalf. We might have to trade Mark to get the wide receiver we need. I'm good with that. Trademark. If we trademark for, let's say, a Cortland Sutton, I would love it. For a Drake London, I'd love it. The reason, here's my thing, guys. I know some people's not going to like to hear this. I don't want DK Metcalf. Yes. I know some people are going to be mad at that. I know some people are going to be, oh, good morning, Coach, good morning. I know some people are not going to like that Eli Sports Guy. DK Metcalf is a monster. He has the size I want, the leaping ability I want, the height I want, the weight I want, the absolute speed that I want. But do you know what he doesn't have? The hands. Like DK Metcalf has games where he'll drop 4 or 5 open passes. Slants. Wide open down the field, drops. A Michael Pittman would be nice. Michael Pittman has got good speed, great size, good hands. Like, DK Metcalf has everything but hands. He drops the ball more than Hollywood Brown. Could you imagine how mad you would be? DK Metcalf down the field and he drops 3 touchdowns for us to lead the game and we lose the game. Y'all going to want to fight him, but you can't fight him because unlike Hollywood Brown, he is 6'3", 230 pounds, all muscle, and can probably kick your chest into your back. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't see that working. Truth with another $5 donation. Yo, go. Y'all seen there, the best nation donation. Look, Tanase Duresi, good morning. Top priority, what's it called? She said, top priority is 6'5" right guard. Jags right guard is a free agent. Ooh. Girl coming in here with that fire. Fire. I didn't know that. I'd say draft a wide receiver because signing, trading for offensive linemen and DM might be too much money. Listen, that's a darn good point. Listen, here's the thing. Myles Garrett, the guy from the Raiders. What's the other big one? I forgot the other big name pass rusher that's open right now. There's another one. I forgot his name. Those three guys are worth whatever you could throw to get them. Myles Garrett is a generational player at his position. Generational. I just want to point that out. But Truth with the $5 donation said, bring back Stanley. We bring back Stanley. We have more flexibility with our first round pick. No, DK, he can't catch. That, bro, Truth, listen, exactly what I was saying, because I'm sitting there trying to go so fast. Kush with a $10 donation. Man, y'all sitting here going, Kush, how you just going to do that to me? Why you going to give me on it? Shout out to you, bro. $10 donation. But exactly what you were saying, Truth, right? DK don't have hands. He's like the perfect player with one Achilles heel. But it's the Achilles heel. That's literally the story of the Greek for Achilles. He was strong, fast, indomitable will, all those things. But he had one weakness, his Achilles heel. And once he hit that Achilles heel, he was done. They beat him down, kill him. He was fine. Like, there was nothing to stop. You feel me? Kev T said, I'll take a one peanut chew for Mark Andrews and Marcus Wood. Nasty work, Kev T. Robert 43 member said he got the ball clock knocked out at the 1 yard line. Yeah. And we need to protect Lamar. And Eli's brother said, that's fair, Nitro. Look, I'm Kush with another $5 donation. Oh my God. Stop it. Oh my, what are you doing? How about Drake London? What are your thoughts? Kush. I would love Drake. I would turn off the lights, light a candle for Drake London. He's Mike Evans' son. Like, that's what he is. That's his build. That's his feel. If the Ravens have the opportunity to get him, bro, that should be undoubted. Like, the first thing they do. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. If they, bro, I would love him. Pause. Big pause. But boy, we got Drake. I'm celebrating. The same way I celebrated, yeah, you see Simtime's pause. The same way I celebrated when we got Derrick Henry, I would celebrate worse getting Drake London. Drake London is young. He's young. He got the size, pause. He has the speed. He has the length, and he has hands. Eli Sports Guy with a $2 donation. Man, best nation donation. Oh, we have 11 picks, and EDC will use all of them. Shaking my head. You know what's crazy? Being a Raven fan, we all are expecting that. The last time we had all those picks, I got reamed by a lot of Raven fans saying that EDC's not stupid enough. He's not going to use all those picks. I said, watch him use every pick. Shout out to Lunch Break Hot Take. They said he's going to use every pick. That's just the way they do things. And when we did, people then made excuses for him using every pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I said, listen, man, it's EDC is something else when it comes to using these picks. And it's not even like the picks are great. If the picks don't turn out well, Raven fans will cope and say, well, what did you expect? It was a 5th or 6th round pick. But it's like, then let's package that together to get new guys. Real talk. Arizona wide receiver in the draft would be perfect, but we would have to trade up into the top 10 money. Mike, I don't know which Arizona wide receiver you're talking about. Does anybody know who you're talking? I don't know. If I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. I don't know who that is. What's the receiver? I'll watch tape on him tonight. Hey, Long 20. Hey, Nitro, what's our chances of getting Myles Garrett? 1%. 1%. Because what's the chances the Browns trade within the division? It's so rare for that to happen. Like, are they actually gonna Ted McMillan? Okay, I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna check him out tonight. Like, Myles Garrett is generational. If we got him, like, he changes the defense around immediately. Like, he's that. Like, there's certain guys who you could put just on any team, and the gravity of their play dictates a lot what the opposing offense or defense has to do. Myles Garrett is in that tier. He is definitely in that tier. I'm gonna look him up tonight, guys. Thanks, Coach. To make up for that drop, Mark will be the best tight end in the league next year. No, he won't. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Mark won't get all of the targets he needs to be the best because Isaiah Likely is on the team. And the better tight end right now is Isaiah Likely. What's good? Morning, Team Raby. Good morning. What's up, bro? And you have to understand this, guys. Likely right now is the better tight end. He's younger, right? He has more sure hands, more dynamic, and because he has that Florida connection with Lamar, he'll actually practice with him during the offseason. Micah Parsons, that was the other one, right? So what we're looking at pretty much is saying, like, how are we chopping up? We're sparsing. Mark Andrews, you can get a lot from right now. Get what you can get from right now, because you're going to have to eventually play Isaiah. Then what are you going to do with Mark? Pay 2 tight ends? That's not the way the Ravens do things. Coach with another 10,000 donation. What's doing? Oh, Jesus. Send down the rain. Send down the rain. What are the chances we trade up in the draft to get an elite pass rusher? We are the only team in the AFC North that lacks the position. I don't think we do it. Listen, Coach, you're in here. Yo, shout out to you, Kush, bro. Okay, man, best nation donation, bro. Setting the standard. Let me tell you something right now. I would love for them to do it. I just don't see them doing it because the Ravens don't like to move up. Why do you think we were even surprised when they moved back into the first round to get Lamar Jackson? It's just not usually what they do. Is there a possibility? Maybe, if somebody drops far enough. But I don't see them moving up to get, you know what I'm saying, who we need. I just don't see it because they don't value it enough. They value safeties. Straight up. Real talk. Eli Sports Guy with a $5 donation. Amika Egbuka from OSU would be nice, but he is similar to Bateman. No, we don't need no more finesse guys. Bateman is a finesse route runner. We got our route guy. That's Bateman. Great. I need a 6'3" mammoth of a man who, when he walks, he thumps. Like, yeah. Oh, look at him. Oh, who's that? The Ravens receiver's walking. Oh, my God, he's making it down the field. And when he starts to run fast on the field, this is what it should sound like. That's what it should sound like. You understand? That's what we need. Good morning, Everett Jr. What's good, bro? What's good? Morning. Listen, let me do something right now. The Ravens need trenches. That's what we need first and foremost. First and foremost, we need trenches. We need O-line and we need D-line. That's first. I don't want to hear anything else. Everything else comes third and fourth to that. We have to protect our quarterback. There's some hits that I've seen Lamar Jackson take where I was like, ooh, no, oh. And I know you guys did the same thing. Defensive line allows us to give the offense back the ball multiple times because they can force bad throws for interceptions. They could get strip sacks. They could stop the run, which gives 3s and outs because you put them in 3rd and long. Like, all of this plays off of each other. The only thing I want to see is trenches. I want to see trenches first. Both sides of the ball. T-Sizzle. Yes! I want Derrick Henry with hands. That's exactly what I want, T-Sizzle. Talk your junk. Talk to him. Talk to him. That's what I want. I want Derrick Henry with hands. If you're not Derrick Henry with hands, we don't want you. Said the tally, I plead the fifth. Yo, y'all clowning, bro. Yo, everyone's like, pause. Big Grumpy with another $8 donation. Nitro, can you or Sit the Tally tell us who would be a good backup for the People's Champ? Can I get a "You're not my dad"?
You're not my dad.
I got you, bro. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Sip, who do you think would be a good backup for the People's Champ? Who do you think? Because look, guys, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I'm somebody that likes, I look at things and I say it has to be this way for us to be successful. We gotta be. The trenches are something that we can no longer keep turning our nose up at. We got to get that fixed first. Listen, let me say something right now. If we didn't add another receiver, nothing else, but we added nothing but trench players, rebuilt the O-line and D-line, you wouldn't hear me say nothing. I know. I'd be just like this. It's like, yo, Nitro, got anything to say? EDC would be like, Nitro, how do you feel about that draft? You got any more you want? I would shut up. I would know my place. I would say I got nothing more. I would need nothing more. I can see everything I believe. Because that's exactly what we need. Truth with a $10 donation. Oh my God, truth. Why you keep talking truth? Why you just keep talking the truth? Yo, this man said how he shipped off Wentz and Ertz. 2 Super Bowls and 3. Talk your junk, you talk your talk. Right? Discount the cost of take notes. We could trade Marcus and get a lot back. Thank you. Truth, stop talking the truth. You know what's crazy? When Philly lost the Super Bowl, Raven fans coped and said, oh, you see, you don't have to have all of those things to win. Now you look at it and be like, bro, they've been to 3 Super Bowls in what? 6 years, 7 years? And they won 2 of them? And somehow they still have draft capital. They still have money. They've paid their stars on both sides of the ball. And in the trenches, they're monstrous. And you want to try to tell me that it's impossible? Impossible. Impossible. You trying to tell me it's impossible? Impossible. Impossible. You trying to tell me it's impossible? Get out of here, bro. Philly, listen, and I keep repeating this. Coach, what he said, Milroe stinks to me. Yo, coaches, bro. Coach in the comment section saying, yo, Milroe stinks to me, bro. King Lee, what's up, bro? What's up, baby? What's good, man? I hope you good, man. Labro Kane, Debo not coming on. Kobe Pro with a $10 donation. Whoa! Best Nation donation. Best Nation donation. Garrett / Cosby are unlikely because we're giving up cost-controlled picks and money. Signing Josh Sweat and drafting Mike Green from Marshall makes sense. Re-sign Ronnie and make room with restructures. Bro, I can't even really argue that. I will say this, though. How good is Josh Sweat without the guys on that team commanding double teams? That's my question, right? Like, how good is Josh Sweat when he is the guy that everyone has eyes on. A lot of times, and I want to make sure I say this, sometimes the guys with the best stats are not the guys who are really the best players. Y'all remember, what's his name from the Rams? He just retired too. You know what I'm talking about, the D tackle, one of the greatest players of all time. There was times where he wasn't getting his stat numbers no more. And people was like, oh, he's regressing. But when you watch the tape, they were putting 3 people on him. 3. So it's like, the reason why he's not is because they got 3 people guarding him, 3 people watching him, 3 people trying to slow him down, which opens up everything else for stunts and certain guys to then get their statistics. Like, is Josh Sweat a foundational piece, a centerpiece, like how Coach would put it? Jalen Carter is a centerpiece. We're finding out that Madubuike most likely is not a centerpiece. We need centerpiece guys. Centerpiece guys. Aaron Donald, go, thank you. I don't know why I forgot his name, but you know, when you're doing a lot of stuff and your mind's going a million miles an hour, sometimes things escape you. Like that, like, let's be real, like Aaron Donald's hit. Like, those are foundational pieces. Micah Parsons, foundational piece. Centerpiece. Myles Garrett, foundational piece. Centerpiece. What's his name on the Raiders? Foundational piece. Centerpiece. Chase Carter with a $2 donation. Ooh. 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 How do you think LJ would have been with the 2023 O-line? What? What do you mean? Our O-line wasn't great then either. Our O-line, listen, our O-line has not been great since 2019. Our O-line has not been great since 2019. Because remember, they were rotating Ronnie out that year, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's just be real. I like Owen, Ajabo, and Robinson. They're not consistent enough. And Ajabo has been horrible. Horrible. If horrible was a person, Ajabo would be his name. Straight up. Like, horrible is not the, oh my God. Antonio Williams said the Rams D-line is nasty without Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald was a foundational piece, though. There's a reason why they're able to do so many things in the back end, because of how much like eyes were. Aaron Donald was wrecking game plans by himself. I've watched tape where they literally put 3 people on him. 3. You know how nice you got to be in Coach, how nice do you have to be in football for them to put 3 people against you? That's like when Calvin Johnson used to play. Remember when Calvin Johnson used to play? They started guarding him like it was a punt return. Crazy, nasty work, bro. Aaron Donald's him, bro. Oh, my gosh. Cody Pruitt with another $5 donation. Mads was 3rd in double teams all year. His issue was the edge players didn't cause enough disruptions to take advantage of the blocks he picked up. Listen, I get that. But once again, I'm going to say that I understand he was doubled, right? Because the worst pressure, I want you to understand this, the worst pressure for a quarterback is interior pressure. That stops them from the ability to step up into the pocket. That's the worst. You ask anybody that watches tape, any coach, the worst pressure, the hardest pressure on a QB to deal with is interior pressure. Madubuike still, if he's not getting tripled, he still has to be a factor. They're putting 2 people on it, but he's still not even pushing. He's getting washed out. He has to anchor himself and be a wall. If y'all watch Beyblade, he has to be a wall like Drasil. Remember the green Beyblade Drasil? He got to be like that. Shout out to you, Kobe, though. Shout out to you, bro. Like, Sit the Tally said GOAT. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Judon, I wouldn't mind getting back Judon. To be real with you. I think Judon still has some stuff left in the tank. I think that as a rotational pass rusher, he'd be great. And he's stout against the run. I like Judon. I would like Judon. I really would. I would like Judon a lot. What's it called? I don't see, as much as people say he's had a drop off, I don't see the drop off like Dave's seen the drop off. You understand where I'm coming from? So I would like him to be returned, personally. Hope here goes the foolishness with the camera. Whatever, I'll fix it. Matt PK got paid to dominate. Thank you. The only reason why Kush with a $20 donation. Micah, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. No question this time, bro. I appreciate you and your channel. Much love, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. If I could be anywhere else in the world, y'all here with me, man, it means the world to me. Yeah, the camera sometimes does that because of the cold weather I have down here. And I don't know, it freezes out. I'm fixing it right now while I'm talking to you guys. But listen, let me tell you something right now. We need foundational pieces that can get the job done. If you can't get the job done, I don't want you. Madubuike is a really good player, right? But he has yet to show the ability to consistently eat up double teams. He still has to create some form of pressure. And if he's getting even a little bit of push, that helps the edges. You just can't get washed out and be like, oh, well, it's because they're guarding me hard. Nah, bro. You got to keep putting on. Got to keep putting on. And that's what I'm saying. Got it. There it goes. So, yeah. So, and that's crazy because I use a Canon EOS and it be doing this foolishness. Crazy. I don't even use a webcam. Because we upgraded from that webcam and I brought this. Nitro, I need Nitro, I know you probably said this. Who do we actually need? We need trenches. Trenches. Let me tell you something right now. If Coach was 6'3", 6'4", 350 pounds, and had a dancing pair of feet, I would pick him up by his trousers and throw him into the Ravens training room and say, you got your guard. I don't care who you get. Names don't matter to me. Production matters to me. That's the Debo, and shout out to you, King Lee, for the question. That's the Debo thing. Like, I don't think, like, Debo has the name, but he doesn't have the play style that I want. He doesn't have the play style that we need right now. Like, if you want names, go get Debo. If you want production, you go try to go get Drake London or Cortland Sutton. Guys that are going to get the job done. We need trenches. We need trenches. Bro said it's not clear that Mahomes is still the best because of Josh Allen. No mention of L-Jack. Bro, now they can say Josh Allen is undoubtedly better than Lamar because he has one MVP. It's disgusting work. They were having trouble doing that because Lamar had 2 MVPs. That's it. And Lamar's ascending. Lamar could throw for 4,500 yards next year. Rush for 800 yards. Like, dead serious with you. Nitro, what's it called? Again, the Ravens are continuing to take too long to fix glaring problems on this thing. Facts. Raven C said, we heard the slaps. Bet y'all still did the slap motion. You know you did. Because even if you can't see me, you can feel me. You feel me, dog? I got you. He being a little too hard on him. No, I'm not. Madubuike had 6 sacks this year. He could play better than that. We watched when they started demanding like beats. We need you to be a beast. He started doing it at the end of the season. That means he could have been doing it at the beginning. That's what I mean about consistency. Not just for 5 games, 6 games. We need you all season long and during the playoffs to be that player. Game in, game out. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Big Grumpy with $8 donation. Oh, we having donation wars. Boom. 5 more Nitro. Oh, I got you with the 3 more. And an extra finish him. I got you.
Finish him, Daddy. You're not my dad.
Yo, I'm remixing the sounds this morning, bro. Shout out to you, Big Grumpy, bro. This man said we having a donation wars. Listen, best nation, donation. Yo, I'm over here trying to dodge the bullets. I'm over here with the Neo Matrix. Yo, love you, bro. Love you. Mike Breeder, we don't need, because we got guys already. Walker needs to play, man. John doesn't play the players that need to play. Ravens have the talent. We just don't know it yet. Listen, that's also part of the problem. That's not the whole problem, but that's a big part of the problem. We talked about this already on the other live, Mike Breeder. I wish you were there. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Brandon Stevens shouldn't have been starting. Falele shouldn't have been starting. You understand where I'm coming from? Mark Andrews shouldn't have been starting. McCarry shouldn't have been starting. Like, it's too many times where we're starting guys that should not be starting. I was surprised they made the switch to our Darius. Thank God they did. Chase Carter with a $2 donation. Chase with the duo, with the double. What do you think about Jeffrey Simmons? I don't know. Listen, man, I don't know, but I will say this. He's a good player, but I don't know if he really moves the needle for me. I just don't know, personally. When Big Trav got injured, it hurt Beak's production. Exactly. And that shouldn't be. Maisha down with a $10 donation. Go with the thing. 10, you a big woman. Stepping with the big dog. I see ya. Just wanted to support your channel, Nitro. Thanks for the content. No, thank you for supporting the Wonderkin Show. I won't be here or couldn't be here without you guys. Like, I love doing this because of you guys. I find joy in doing this because of you guys. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. And have a wonderful day. Jet said facts. Listen, man. Once again, everybody is saying players that we have are going to take steps forward. We need guys that are going to be good now. Now. We need guys that are going to be able to produce now. Now. Like, this is what we need that. If we don't have that, we're in problems. Lamar next year, 5,200 yards, passing, 1,000 yards rush. 1,000 yards rushing. D. Henry, 2,000 yards, Super Bowl 60 chance, booking night. Lindell says she's, whoa. If that happens, bro, it's over. It is over. King Lee with the $2 donation. Yes, King. Yes! Bring me Calais. Come here, boy. Calais, come here, man. You know you want to hug somebody so bad that your hands start to clap? Just like that. Calais, come here, man. Come give me a hug, man. Come home, big dog. Come home. That fact. Listen, Calais Campbell next to Matt BK. Oh, good God. I would love it all. And he's nasty on special teams for blocking kicks and punts. Bro, bring me Calais. That should be the first thing we're doing because that's the easiest thing to do. And he's inexpensive. Bro, don't get me, bro. Y'all going to have me on here being, bro. Y'all going to have me on here tripping, bro. Calais Campbell. I know you can do the do. I know you can make it do what it make it do. I know if we get you, we gonna see it through. Big and tall, big and strong. The Dolphins did him wrong. Now it's time to come home. The prodigal son is shown. Make his way home. God life. Good God. God life. love Calais. I would love him. Bro. World class is wrong. Bro, do you have any idea I'm celebrating if we get Calais Campbell? Do you have any idea? What's better than donation over population? Oh, this guy, bro. I be saying with the $5 donation. Much love, bro. Listen, man. I'm telling y'all. Listen, Coach, am I tripping? Coach, if you're still in here, am I tripping? Coach, if you're in here, am I tripping? Like, Calais Campbell. Bro, we get Calais, and then you're still trying to make, could you imagine if the Ravens got one of those three big guys and Calais? Oh my God, bro! Don't do this to me this morning. Do not let me catch the Holy Spirit on this thing, bro. I already did. Calm down. Woo-sa, bro. Calais Campbell with either a Myles Garrett, a Micah, or this other guy. Campbell and Moses classmates. Bro, could you imagine? Impossible. Oh, God knows. I would praise the Lord. Bring back my big brother. Please. Bro, look at it. King Lee said, no, you definitely not tripping. Bro, you have any idea what our trench would look like with one of those pass rushers and Calais Campbell on top of what we already have? Every quiz with a $1 donation. Oh my God. You didn't even leave a message. You just did it out of love. Shout out to you, Envy. Shout outs to you. Bro, like y'all don't know. Oh, Calais, I love you. In words and mouth now. Bro, Cody Brew with the $5 donation. He said, we're in this situation with the defense because EDC missed on Owe and Ajabo. Eagles hit on every draft pick on the line. KVN doesn't win enough one-on-ones. Facts. Because KVN is playing literally outside of his mind. KVN is playing better now than he has in his entire career. They're holding their hat on that. They cannot do that. And for a backup QB, Trey Lance would not be a bad QB to have backing up Lamar Jackson. So I remember that. That would actually be Professor Walk Down. That would be a great backup to Lamar Jackson. Within this scheme, play styles are similar. He could grow under Lamar. Bro, that'd be nice. A backup quarterback for Lamar at Trey Lance. Bring him here. I don't see that translating into outside pressure. We need trenches. I'll tell you right now, the Ravens continue to beat the Ravens, drop fumbles, interceptions. Praise and worship on Wednesday morning. That's exactly what praise and worship is supposed to happen. In the morning time, when the devil's on bright and early trying to fight. I gotcha. Dreaming on here too much. Wake up. What do you mean dreaming? How is that dreaming to get a Calais Campbell? He's a free agent. How is that dreaming? Trent Simp at pass rush is a good idea. We need another wide receiver so we can run 3 wide receivers and space the field even more. We need a big body receiver. Big body. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. That's what we need. I do not want another small receiver. I'm dead serious with y'all, bro. I will get vexed. Don't vex my spirit this early in the morning. I will get vexed if we get another small receiver. Straight up. We need a guy that's 6'3" and up. I've been wanting Lance as a backup. Lance would be an amazing backup, Raven C. Shout out to whoever pointed that out. That'd be an amazing backup. Why on God's green earth would I want Joe Flacco? No. Man, no. Trey Lance, dang, you're on to something. Yeah. JJ got to go. He's old. Yeah. Josh Johnson's horrible. Kingsley, yes, I was literally thinking the same thing about him. Lined up with Beaks, bro. That would really help out the pass. It would help out big time. Mike Breeder, we already talked about DK. DK don't have no hands. Vernon Owens with the $20 donation. Oh, gosh. Keep putting the truth out there. I'll tune it. I just gonna support me like that. Best nation donation like that. Vernon Owens, thank you so much, man. Thanks for being here. I'm going to keep trying to give you everything I got. Y'all hear me? My voice is pretty much gone. I be talking like that, and I still be shouting on here with y'all. I love y'all, man. Thanks for the support. Thank you so much. DK Metcalf, do y'all think Zay can ever be a top 10 receiver, top what? Let me ask something right now. I don't think so, and here's why. I know people are going to get on me. I think Zay will be a great player, but we're talking about using a top 5 wide receiver. No. It's very rare for somebody as diminutive as Zay to be a top 5 receiver in the game. The only 2 that we've ever seen, the only 3 we've seen at that size, 3, that's pretty much it, has been Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, and Steve Smith Sr. That is it. It is so rare to get a guy that small be the best player on the field. I just don't. Do I believe he could be a top, like a top fringe, top 10 guy? Yes. But I'm talking. But think about who's in the top 10. The Justin Jeffersons, the Chases. Like, bro. DK Metcalf. Listen, man, he don't have hands. He drops the ball more than Hollywood Brown. Bro, y'all would want to fight him. I said this earlier in the show. If you missed it, y'all would want to fight him straight up. Y'all would want to fight him. But you can't fight him because he's built like a Greek statue and he would kick your chest into your back. I'm serious, bro. Nigerian Nightmare, salute to you, bro. Salute. Producer said, EDC said, hello, man, it's going fast. EDC said he wants a fast offense. Where did that get us? Exactly. I want a fast offense too, but we need guys and trenches also. You could do both. I'm going to do some real wide receiver scouting this offseason. I hope y'all do. I'll be looking at all the big body wideouts from the draft also, because that's probably the only way we're going to get a big body receiver, because EDC believes on using every single draft pick that we get. He don't believe in using them to move up. AB wasn't even that small. AB was small. What do you mean AB wasn't small? AB was small. AB 5'9", 5'10". 170 pounds, 180 pounds. Zay's max potential is probably T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton was a great receiver, but I mean, a magnificent receiver, but he was, to me, not top 10. He was like fringe top 10. Tensei with a $5 donation. How you supposed to be like doing something like that? Never seen Lamar play ungodly and lose a match with average pieces. It's actually scary a team can commit 3 turnovers in the playoffs and still be close to win the game. Exactly. Tom Brady's done it 4 times and he's 3-1 in those games. Just to let you know that. Tom Brady has committed 3 or more turnovers in playoff games. The teams that he played were 3-1 in those games. He won 3 out of the 4 games that he's done that in. So, bruh, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, Jalen Hurts made a mistake. His teammates did their jobs, got him back the ball. For as much as we spend on defense, it's crazy how our defense gives us no turnovers and they can't get enough 3 and outs. It's crazy. As much as we spend, the amount of capital we do to build the defense, I don't want to hear no excuses on that side of the ball. Or then I'm going to start saying what Lunch Break Hot Take says. It says, hashtag defund the defense. Because how? How? No receivers needed. We got Lamar. Don't ever, RG. I hope you're joking. Marvin Harrison was a monster. Yeah, Marvin Harrison was crazy. Him and his son is crazy. Crazy. So let's see, Nitro, why does the media hate L-Jack? Because he's the face of mobile and running quarterbacks. And he's undoubtedly himself. He does not conform to QB standards, and they said that coming out, and now they're forced to eat their words. They've been more choice with their words since Jalen Hurts, even though he's the second most hated quarterback, but even a Jaden Daniels. You understand where I'm coming from? So yeah, straight up, they've been holding back their tongue. They said bring Darren Waller back. He's retired. He's chilling. He got his money. Tonsley with a $20 tongue. Oh my God! What are you doing? Oh my gosh! Yo! Tonsley said, "Love the show, Nitro. Keep up the good work." I'm on the call, sir. Got you, but thank you for the love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much love. DK ain't it? Yeah, he has no hands. DK will drop the ball in the most crucial times and areas. He'll make breathtaking plays and drop the ball just as much. You'll be like, what is going on here? That's just the way he's built. He drops the ball more or just as much as Hollywood Brown. Imagine that. EDC used 11 draft picks and didn't take a wide receiver. The only kind of receiver we need is the one kind Baltimore refuses to draft or trade for. Facts, Ajon. Facts. World-class Waller retired, bro. Exactly. Tall receivers don't grow on trees. They do for other teams. All these other teams have somehow been able to trade or to draft tall receivers. We're the only one that seems not able to do so. So I don't want to hear no excuses. Straight up. That's a cop-out. MVQ said Zaya upgrade from Hollywood, but that's it. Only chances left is to let Rashad be the X and hope he flourishes because I don't see them getting a wide receiver. Man, let me tell you something right now. I'm thinking that's true. We want a big body receiver, but I would, if we didn't get one, but we built back the trenches, I wouldn't complain. HR Ferguson with a $5 donation. If we have a top 10 O-line, Lamar will make Zay likely top 5 in the league. HR Ferguson, that is exactly why I said that if we don't get a big body receiver, but we build back the trenches, I'm not complaining because what you just said is not only facts, it's absolutely magical. If we have a top 10 O-line, Lamar will make Zay likely top 5 in the league in their position. And statistically, yes. Lamar, people don't seem to understand. Lamar is the best quarterback with a clean pocket. Y'all know that, right? Statistically speaking, and every metric shows, Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the league with a clean pocket. The most accurate quarterback in the league with a clean pocket. So H.R. Ferguson, you cooking with hot grandma grease. You hot like some of them grandmother buttermilk biscuits. Crazy. AB wasn't as small as Zay is. When I mean Steve Smith was a muscular 5'9". Zay is tiny. Yeah, but Zay's even more stout than what Zay, because Hollywood was small. Like Hollywood's like $160. Zay got some muscle to him. He's just not as muscular as like a Steve Smith. Steve Smith was Mighty Mouse at his best. And yeah, but I see what you're saying, world class. Definitely I see what you're saying. If the Ravens build back the trenches, MTY, there's a chance we'd be the first team since the Miami Dolphins to go undefeated. The only person that would be able to mess it up would be John Harbaugh. Because in his mind, if he didn't throw a game in his mind, we wouldn't understand what we're fighting for. That'd be some John Harbaugh stuff right there. I'm dead serious with you. If we rebuilt the trenches, we'd have the opportunity to go undefeated. But John Harbaugh would actively try to lose at least one game just to say that, hey, we're not perfect. Because in his mind, he'd be like, it was too easy, and he doesn't want to win that way. What's it called? Defund the defense, Robbie Pett. Yeah, no defund Harbaugh. Yo, y'all is cooking today, Maura. And Tyreek can reach top 10 till about 6 years in. Exactly. That's another truth. Kush with a $10 donation. Kush showing up so much. This is like a what's his name concert. My God, like a Snoop Dogg concert. Has been so much Kush. Man, Nitro, I need you and Ing Raven to link up at least once for the Ultimate Raven podcast. I love y'all content. Shout out to you, bro. You know what's crazy? I love working with all the different creators. I respect every single one of them. I love working with them. Ing Raven's cool because he's a stark contrast for me. So it works with Ing Raven because we're like fire and ice. So it works. So I love working with Ing. Ing's my guy. That's my guy. Eventually, I want to sit the Tally and me do well together too. You know what I'm saying? I'm more fanatical. He's more precision and stuff like that. So the opposites attract really work with a lot of these guys. I've never got to do one with Rogue Pod, with Hendo or, Bronny and them on Lunch Break Hot Take. But I'm hoping eventually I get to work with all the Raven content creators. I love those guys. Straight up. All love. Straight up, all love. But shout out to you, Kush, man. Shout outs to you, man. LJ going to hand this season. MJ's going to murder the season this year. Hence why I want the trenches. Do you notice how Lamar hasn't said anything? Everybody's been speaking on behalf of Lamar. You don't think Lamar's steaming? You don't think he'll always say, I don't care, stuff like that. We all know he earned that MVP, and we all know that he should have been the team facing against the Chiefs and the team facing against the Eagles. He's seething about those stuff. I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. Lamar is one of those guys where he's too cool for school. He seems cool on the outside, but inside, he's like, give me the weapon! I'm about to destroy everything! That's him in the inside. I'm telling y'all. Ask Ing Raven if you think I'm lying. Go ask him about his eyes. Lamar's eyes, bro, when you bring up championships, they change. I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not speaking in hyperbole. His eyeballs change. It's like his eyes become like a dragon's almost. It's like you could see fire behind them. And he's unapologetic as well, and he did it with no agent. So they big mad. Oh, yeah, they big mad. 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. If he does that and he don't win MVP next year, and hopefully don't win the Super Bowl, bro, I'll break everything in this. I'd have to put all the money just to get a new computer, because I'll break everything in here. Trevor Lawrence. Man, Trevor Lawrence, bro, is so over, bro. They give that man nothing but him and Herbert get nothing but excuses. Now, we don't need DK. We need some fresh legs, 6'4" and hungry. Cortland Sutton, Drake London, those type of guys. I would kill for those guys. Bro, hold up. Man, I'm sorry, guys. The chat is jumping and it's glitching. Almost done. Made an Amazon. Check this stream. Get that. Yo, Envy's like, yo. What's the deal with Tez Walker? Tez Walker would be a great piece, but once again, he's a deep threat. I don't know how they're going to use him moving forward. Could he be the third receiver and Tylen be the fourth? That's probably most likely with the receiving core moving forward. I don't know, though, because Harbaugh don't like young guys. So we'll see. Likely already top three. Don't at me. I said the same thing about Hernandez and Gronk, and people thought I was crazy. Yeah, listen, but Mark Andrews is not Gronk. He drops the ball too much, and in bad weather games, his production falls off a cliff. Kobe Brewer with a $5 donation. Yo, media doesn't want to glorify Lamar because the best athlete in high school may decide to be a QB over wide receiver. Then the league will have a bunch of Lamars. Listen, let me tell you something. Even if that happened, Kobe, I'll go so far. Lamar's one of one. Lamar Jackson, when he steps on the field, is still one of the fastest, if not the fastest player and most athletic on the field. We're talking about a guy that has like a 38, 40-inch vertical at 6'2", 6'3", and can run a 4.3 40. Like Jaden Daniels is the closest we got, and he's nowhere close to the physical specimen that Lamar Jackson is. To show you how crazy it is. So I get what you're saying, I do. But Lamar's one-on-one. I got to move. I'm sorry for anybody I missed in the chat. What's it called? I'm trying to catch it up so I can see everybody and read up and stuff like that. They have a big, world class. They have a big body receiver. His name's Isaiah Likely. We know they can't draft tight end. We know they can draft tight end. So move Likely to wide receiver and draft two more. Yo, I'm not even against that, tell you the truth at this point. I wouldn't mind if they put Likely on the field as a wide receiver because he'd be on the field more, personally. So I'm not even averse to that. I'm pro bringing C.J. Mosley back. But for what? We can't bring everybody yet back, right? You know what I'm saying? You should go on the Vault. The Vault probably don't really mess with me or deal with me. Be real. Yeah, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? They the only Raven creators that I've never conversated with at all, like nothing, has been the Vault and what's the other one? Those two guys, I forgot their names. They do one too. They did one at a bar like a year ago. I forgot their names. Two Caucasian men, young men. I've never conversated with them or the Vault, never. So everybody else I've had conversations with before, or we've hit each other up in streams, and I've shown support. They've shown support. Those guys, I've never, nothing, ever. Nothing. So, Raven says, oh, I'm touched. Lamar might go for 6,000 this year, mark my words. If Lamar Jackson goes for 6,000 total yards, I'm letting you know right now, he'll have an argument as being the greatest player to ever lace up shoes. I'm letting you know right now. 6,000 total yards? Jeez, bro. LJ about to go hand, bro. 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns. OA will be okay. I see y'all. Let me get down to the bottom of the thing, guys. 4,240 is Lamar. Tell it, Nitro. Yeah, he's him. 410 Sports Talk. Yeah, produced. Yeah. 410 Sports Talk. Those two guys. Yeah. The crazy thing is, I was watching them around the same time I was watching Ing. When I first started out, the first 3 Raven podcasters I was watching was Lunch Break, Ing Raven, and 410. I started watching 410 when they had nobody. Nitro Chiefs, in my own opinion, got eventual karma for ducking Cincinnati. Your thoughts? Bro, I have a feeling next year. Remember, the last 2 years, I picked Cincinnati to miss the playoffs. Next year, I think I'm going to have Cincinnati making the playoffs. And I think that is going to be the Ravens versus Cincinnati in the AFC Championship game. I think so. You can keep Boykin wherever he's at. Don't ever say it, please. All right, real quick, guys. Let's pivot real quick because we've been on the Ravens stuff, and I still got to talk about this other topic real quick before we close. We're actually going to 11 a.m., which is crazy. It's way later than I expected, but I love you guys, and you guys have shown so much support. I got to go further. I know I can put everything else on pause. Check this out. Kevin Durant has just scored his 30th 1,000 NBA points. Shout out to him. But I want to make sure that I say this. Call me crazy. Kevin Durant is one of the greatest players to ever put on shoes. I see 30,000 happening more frequent with players playing longer and there being a less physical league. There's no doubt that KD could play right now in my mind for another 5 to 8 years, averaging anywhere from 20 to 25 points. Like the NBA has become pickup basketball. There's no physicality. There's no, you're really running through screens. Guys are taking guys out of there. The physicality is gone. So guys' bodies are holding up longer. So if you're an elite athlete, whatever was before for those 10 or 11 years, add 8 years to it. Guys are going to start, it's going to become the normal where older players are going to start playing for 17, 18, 19 years because there's no more of the physical toll on their bodies. And they're sitting out multiple games in the season. They're not even playing the amount of games they used to. Like if KD was playing every game, he would have been past that. Straight up. The NBA is not the same no more. It's not. And Kevin Durant is a legend. But once again, I speak in context. So, you know what I'm saying? The NBA, I'll be, when the new channel's up and going, I'll be covering the NBA a lot more because it's going to be popular sports topics. But the NBA, I've lost the joy in watching the NBA. The NBA just isn't what it used to be to me. I used to that was my sport. My brother was the football player. One day I'm gonna put my brother's picture up on here. And my brother broke the sack record in our county. And he went to college for football. That's his football's his sport, even though I have a football mind for offense. That's his stuff. But You know what I'm saying? The NBA is just not what it used to be, man. It just everybody's playing the same way. Guys are jacking up threes from the logo. Guys are barely playing defense. There's no physicality. The referees blow more fouls than ever now, more before. It is what it is. Now, listen, I'm not disrespecting nobody, guys. I respect everybody, but I'm just saying they don't really flex with me, which is okay. You know, it's no big deal. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we don't talk. Like, I'm just being real. Like, 410, The Vault. There's one other guy, I forgot his name. He has a good show, though. I don't really conversate with them. Everybody else I've conversated with, Flex Zone, Raven C, Rogue Pod, Sip the Tally, Lunch Break Hot Take, Ing Raven. Heck, I even went on other platforms for other content creators for other teams. So, but those guys don't really flex with me, and that's okay. I'm cool. You're not gonna be able to flex with everybody, and they're in their section. I'm in mine, so I'm good with it. Nitro, do you dock him for going to the war? Yes! That'll always be a blemish. That'll always be a blemish. Always. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, look, when you're a top 5 guy, you don't join the team that just beat you. You don't do that. I remember D. Wade was talking about how the old school players really, the hate was real. Like, they really didn't flex with each other. He admitted, he said they all flex with each other. They're friends. They don't want to hard foul each other. They're friends. They vacation with each other's families. They go to each other's children's AAU games. A lot of their daughters marry other their sons. Like, it's a total different NBA. Total different NBA. It's hard to watch. But still, nonetheless, this is an accomplishment right now. I think this is going to become way more frequent. Way more frequent. But still right now, I see y'all saying flag basketball. Flag basketball. They get called LeBron when they seen Kobe won. He's disqualified. Bro, like I said before, winning is winning, and he made sure he beat him at the game. You know, I'll always find to have a problem with it, but he won. There was no rules he broke. He joined, and he was the best player on that team. Like, no one could ever tell me Steph Curry was better than him on that team. But once again, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to you as well, man. Keep up the phenomenal work. Man, you know what's crazy? Mine is just, I don't even think it's just like straight work. That's all I do. Like, I put out as much, I try to give you top tier content as much as possible. That's how I build this channel, guys. So, you know, that's why I'm going to separate the channels. That's why I'm doing that. So you'll have a channel where it's just, because YouTube pigeonholes you. So in the other channel, I could talk more about basketball. I could talk more about soccer. I could talk more about hockey. I could talk more about track and field. And they won't ding my video. You know what I'm saying? Or the lives. And then I'll still have this, the Wonderkin Show, and then you'll have the Wonderkin Morning Show, where Wonderkin Morning Show is everything. The Wonderkin Show is more niche, more Ravens-based. Yeah, but you already know how it is, Coach. You know what I'm saying? We work hard for everything. Nothing given, everything earned. Nothing's been given to me. I've earned every yellow brick laid on this road. I've earned. Listen, if Westbrook and him would have stayed together, they would have got a ring. They would have got a ring. But he got impatient because of ring culture. The media has made ring culture. So that's all they care about. They'll demonize great players for not winning the big game. So players now are saying, we're not going to get demonized like that. I'll never forget the way that they disrespected Allen Iverson, that fear, because Allen Iverson, one of the most respected players for NBA players, the way that they disrespected him put the fear of God in LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and other players, and they said, we're not going out like that. We're not going out like that. So they did it their way. So I blame the media, personally. Nigel, do you, what's it called? What do you know about Yamel? I don't know who Yamel is. I don't know who that is. What's the time Micah on ring chasing? Derek said he's not. A lot of players, once they get older, are okay with ring chasing. They're okay with it. Because they're saying, I don't got much years left. I've played my prime. And that's what Myles Garrett has said. He said, I played my prime in one city. I've given them everything I got. I don't want to retire without a ring. I want to retire as a champion. So I'm not averse to that. But if you're in your prime and you're ring chasing, you're teaming up with the best players trying to create super teams and just trying to overload the system, I got a problem with that. Lamar finally going to have at least 2 receivers going into next season under the same OC. This is new for him. Yeah. LeBron going to the Heat changed everything and started the teaming up thing. Yeah. Oh, you said the future GOAT for soccer or football. Yeah, I'm American, make no mistake about it. We call it soccer here, but I'm Jamaican background. So it's the way how you say it. Like they'll say football. I know that's American. They're like, oh, you don't play some football? That's soccer. You know what I'm saying? So my bad. Kyle Hamilton, Defensive Player of the Year next year. Hopefully, if we solidify the trenches, then he could go back into his Joker role, and I believe he could be in role. Then if that happens, he could definitely become a Defensive Player of the Year because he'll have the stats and numerics on top of his play. Paul Allen started the team up. Simp, I'll disagree with you on that, bro. They were older. Celtics did the team up thing, but they were older. Like, they weren't in their primes. They were all on the heavy declines. Like, I remember prime Ray Allen. Ray Allen was dunking on dudes when they were still the Seattle Sonics. You know what I'm saying? When him playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that vividly. Like, people don't know. Like, people, I'm going to show you how much the decline was for Ray Allen. People don't even remember or understand that Ray Allen was one of the best shooting guards in the league. Ray Allen was jumping off on dudes and dunking on dudes. He was Jesus Shuttlesworth. Facts. I'm old enough to remember that. So when he got to the Celtics, that was on the decline. When the Heat happened, LeBron was the best in his position. Dwayne Wade was the best in his position, or at least top 2 at his position. Bosh was the best in his position. It's like, bro, you know what the equivalent of that is? That's like if Giannis, Joker, and Luka teamed up right now. You would be like, what kind of crap is this? And LeBron was the best player on the league on top of that. I love debates like that, though. You see stuff like that? That's the type of energy that I like, especially for the new channel when it starts. You understand? That type of debate. Who started the big 3? Was it the Celtics, which I can understand, even though I disagree with it, or the Heat? You know what I'm saying? Or did the Golden State Warriors take it too far? And those type of stuff like that. Or could we go even further back from those Celtics? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. He said, I'm salty. I'm a Heat fan. Yo, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, coach. I get it, bro. I get it. I really do. What's it called? It is 10:58, guys. We've been on literally for a while, almost an hour and a half. I just want to tell you guys, thank you for showing up. I love you guys. Like I said, the reason why I went live today is because the bread box for the church, that I pick up the bread from Bimbo Bakeries. I'm the one that does it. I do that in the morning now. We switched it for Fridays because Wednesday there was times where there was no bread because they didn't get any extra. So Fridays is when I'm going to do it. So what I'll probably do is go, instead of doing the morning show on Fridays, I'll probably do an evening live. You know what I'm saying? Just so I do go live that day. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens for the entire day, up until that point, we'll cover for Fridays. So I'm trying my best. You know what I'm saying? Life forces fluctuations, but I'm trying to give y'all the best content possible. But guys, if you haven't already done so, please smash that like button, like and subscribe. I love you guys. Listen, you see tomorrow, we're going to talk about that too, about who started the big three. I like that, Coach. We're definitely going to start that topic. And there's a topic that I really want to touch on with baseball too, that I think that, I'm going to flame baseball. But once again, this is the Wonderkin Show. Thank you for all the donations, guys. If you want to donate, the Super Chat is there. Also, you can donate through the Cash App that's there. But I love you guys. Thank you for the support. I'm going to see y'all later. I don't have a 90s picture today. I will have one because I didn't expect to be able to go live today, but I'll have one for tomorrow. I love you guys. See y'all tomorrow, and I'll still see you Friday. Y'all know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy. Do not